I had an incredible conversation with one of the members of the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle the other day, who mentioned that he's looking to switch from fat loss to hypertrophy or muscle building, and requested a little more volume in the February workout plan. We all follow the same workout plan in the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle each and every month, and I'm always looking for feedback and request and input to make sure that we're all progressing, we're all having fun throughout this experience. And a lot of times when you're getting input from others, I mean, there's so many different ways we can train our bodies, and oftentimes you forget more than what you remember. So it's always good to kind of jog your memory of certain tactics, certain training splits that you used to love, but it's been a while since we've done it. And looking back, it's been 13 months since we followed a body part split routine. And he was really looking to train no more than like 2 muscle groups per workout and increasing the training volume. So this led to a great conversation because there's a lot of misleading information out there in regards to what's best for muscle building. And oftentimes you'll find that a lot of the best coaches out there will prescribe more training volume when you're in fat loss mode and lower the training volume a bit when you're in muscle building mode or hypertrophy mode. There's various schools of thought there, but for myself personally, as I mentioned to him, he's been following hypertrophy focused workouts this entire time, whether he's aiming to lose fat or build muscle. And the main thing is your nutrition, making sure that you're in a calorie surplus if you want to build muscle, or a calorie deficit when you want to lose fat. The workouts generally stay relatively the same. And some insights that I shared with him there is that I prefer to look at training volume on a weekly basis. And I think there's benefits to incorporating a training split, body part split routines, where you're hitting more volume in a single workout, and you're only training that muscle group once a week or once every 5 to 7 days. I think there's benefits to that. It used to be a school of thought maybe a decade ago. My school of thought as well was that there's a theory that may increase the myonuclei in the muscle, which would increase your chances of gaining muscle. That's kind of been debunked, but I still think there's benefits to challenging your muscles with more training volume in a single workout throughout the training year. Like every once in a while, sprinkle that in there. So he's looking for more training volume and looking at training a muscle group, training 2 muscle groups in a workout, so less frequently. I'm like, if you're looking at training volume on a weekly basis and you're spreading out that training volume, you're likely going to be able to get more total volume in for the week, and that may actually be better for muscle gains. Who knows? I mean, again, various schools of thought. We still don't have a lot of information on all this stuff. There's lots of studies out there, but again, the studies are very limited and we need to take them all with a grain of salt. So I mentioned to him the big thing with spreading the training volume out is that the research does show that once you hit a certain point, a number of sets in a workout, you're reaching a point of diminishing returns. Actually, right after the first set, everything is diminishing returns. Like each set is less and less focused on muscle building. And one second, make sure you're staying off. Stay off. My parents, they're going over a sacred ground. They hiked down here with me. I'm so impressed that they already made it down here, hiking down this trail, just making sure they're not walking on sacred ground here. So when you're spreading out the training volume, more of your sets are effective. So let's say like after 5 sets with most people, you are like, that's kind of 5 to 8 sets is the most you kind of want to do, 10 max in a workout, just knowing that like after 5 sets, each of those sets is going to become less and less effective. And basically you're going to get a point, especially if you're trying to do more than 10 sets in a workout, you could be doing more harm than good. But if you're sticking with like 3 to 5 sets, 3 to 6 sets in a workout, most of those sets are going to be pretty damn effective. So you're better off spreading out the training volume throughout the week and getting more out of each and every set. But again, like I said, I think there's still benefits to hitting a muscle group a little less frequently and with more volume in that workout. It's going to challenge those muscles a little differently, but that's not something I would do too often throughout the year. I think once or twice a year, it's great to work a body part split routine in there. So I'm always trying to not only maximize the benefits from each set, but also paying attention to recovery. Like when you are hammering a muscle with high volume in a single workout, it's going to take you a lot longer to recover from as well. So I really like to walk out of the gym like not chasing the muscle soreness, making sure I'm not chasing the muscle stimulus, but really doing what's truly in my body's best interest. So that's kind of the great conversation that I was having with my coaching client. Would love to hear what your input is, what your insights, what your personal experience is, because a lot of us, we feel like we can do that amount of training volume in a single workout, but when we're really have that heightened sense of awareness to what serves us best, oftentimes it's training the muscle group a little more frequently with less volume per workout. We get a lot more out of it. We get a lot more bang for a buck with each set.